Welcome back to my channel. I'm Simply Soraya, and today we're doing something a little bit different. In my last video, I said I really wanted to change my base, so that is exactly what I did, and I thought I would record it and do a little bit of a speed build. So there'll be moments where I pitch in my commentary and moments where we'll just vibe to the music. I moved my base here to Blackfell because I wanted to be in a water territory, but also I needed to be in a polluted territory because I am trying to produce impure acid, since acid is such a useful material. So yeah, I wanted also to maybe have my base like on pillars. I've seen some bases like that, and I thought they were really cool. So that's what we're doing here. Right now things are quite squished. It does not end up looking squished. Also, there's crocodiles all over my base, which, like, in hindsight is great because then I get lots of hide, but doing this building process with crocodiles attacking you every 2 seconds was really annoying. Here I was really annoyed because I, for some reason, couldn't place anything. Well, my camera is going crazy. I couldn't place anything in that spot, in that little alcove, which was annoying the life out of me. But I ended up figuring it out. I just end up changing some things. Here I'm checking the pollution level because to produce the acid, I need to have pollution, and where I wanted it, that other platform, unfortunately there wasn't any pollution, so this is where I have to start changing things. I tried to make a really cool grand entranceway with these double stairs, but I end up not liking that, and I do scrap it in a second. Right there. It does take me a second to figure out what I want. I really wanted this, where you have like the concrete with the wood panelings, but unfortunately it didn't have like a bare wall with the wood paneling, and I didn't want all windows for that wood paneling, so I did end up going with this black concrete, which I think is nice. This does end up changing. I wanted kind of like a floating balcony type thing. Just kind of like a feature floating wall thing. That ended up not working, so that does change at the end. I do have like I did eventually get the floating thing that I wanted, but that curve on the main floor does not stay. It is cool, but it just wasn't fitting the vibe that I had in my mind, or the vision I had in my mind. Speaking of grand entrances, I really wanted a cool spiral case stairs, but it did not work. I cannot, for the life of me, work with spiral stairs. No matter what. I've tried to do it in many of my builds. Never works. So if you have any tips for spiral staircases, that would be amazing. Oh, I tend to like the other side, the like dark brown side of this, but because of the black, I felt like it was a little too dark. So I do end up turning those around and using the actual intended side. This is where I get rid of the spiral staircases. I didn't know how to make that top floor work. I felt like it was going to cut off too much. And this was the moment when I decided that I was not a very big fan of the curved wall. So, like I said, that does end up changing. Here I'm actually trying to do kind of like a crisscross pattern. So I just have like the pieces rotating. It makes the ceiling very cool. Instead of all of the beams being straight, they kind of are crisscross. I was trying to make this a little more modern. Because of that, I didn't want to add a roof. I mean, I guess I could have. Maybe I will eventually, because I have that entire roof space now to use for something. But it's bare. There's literally nothing in there, or up there, besides one solar panel. And that's it. Maybe I'll use it eventually for something. This is where I was like, I do not like this curve. And I end up changing it. And I like the way I changed it. But it's also too flat. So I wanted to add a little bit of dimension. So because I changed this little curvy part, now I have a cool little floor-to-ceiling glass thing. Yep, that's me killing a gator because it kept attacking my little deviants. This layout does end up changing. Building this base was definitely a whole lot of trial and error. Oh, this is me walking around because I'm trying to figure out the pollution. And I realized that unfortunately that didn't have any. The reason why I need the pollution is because I'm trying to farm acid. Not sure if I said that already. I think I said it. I'm not sure. But I need pollution for that. So I need to make sure that wherever I'm putting the purifier, that it's in a polluted part of the base. So where my actual house is, I placed my territory in a spot where the actual house is not in a polluted area, and then the purifier and stuff is in a polluted area. So that way when I'm spawning back to my house and I'm trying to heal and stuff, I'm not also getting my sanity down. So pretty good spot. This is me going crazy trying to get the stairs in the right spot. I get it eventually. Takes a second, but it works. There we go. So originally I put the purifiers up here, but that does end up changing because you need gravity to work with you. So the water pumps have to be above the purifier, so that way when you connect the pipes are actually going down from pump to purifier. So right here is where I actually put it down. And this was so difficult to get the pumps to look nice and be in a right spot. I couldn't get it to where they were above the purifier. So I do end up, yeah, right here, deleting everything so that I have more room to actually move the purifiers or the water pumps to be above the purifier. Because as you see, I had it right next to it. That ended up not working. Gravity was not having it, so I did have to change it. But as you can see, now all of the pipes are showing that the direction of the water is going from water pump to the purifier to the water tank to the barrel, and it is now crafting my impure acid going into the water tank, and then from the water tank to the barrel it is going to craft pure acid. A nice way to get acid since it's such an important resource. And with this extra space, I figured I could do a little greenhouse. I don't grow very many things, mainly kind of just like beets and stuff for like sugar. But I don't really cook in this game, so I'm not a huge grower, but I do like the way it looks. Sorry, it looks so dark. I brightened it up as much as I could without it looking completely distorted. I guess that's the conflict of being in a polluted area. It's very dark. Here I'm trying to create more rooms. That way it's not just one gigantic room base type thing. So down there I created like the kitchen. Up here is going to be my little deviant room. Now I'm powering some of the things. I tried to get this advanced hydraulic. I cut it out because it was like 10 minutes of me just trying to place the advanced hydraulic generator. I have, as you can see, I have the blueprint for it, but for some reason, oh, another gator that I have to kill. But for some reason, it just wasn't letting me place it. So for like 10 minutes straight, I'm just clicking. I'm in the water. It's just not placing. It just keeps saying cannot be placed. So I eventually gave up and I just have all of these advanced solar panels. Which is fine because I actually have a lot of traits that give me more power in my solar panels. So it does almost about the same as that hydraulic generator. I am fighting with that. It wins. I do not win, unfortunately. Now I'm just going through and placing all of the objects in the spots that I want to have them. This fish tank does move quite a bit, but eventually it finds its home. I am glad I moved those to right there next to the front door. It's easier for me to get to, and it looks nicer there. That's me moving all of the chests where they need to be. I really liked this balcony and I wanted to add it somewhere into the build. I try a couple of different places before I land on it being right in front of that wall above the front door. So, Choops, my friend, actually made this, like, stardust turret spot. So I keep that and incorporate it into the build. And the benefit of this is it's in the middle of the water, which means enemies can't get to it. So all we'll have to really worry about is like the monsters that like throw things. So that's nice. Here I'm just connecting all of the wires to make sure that my pumps have power. I figured why not have it connected already while I'm still building. That way I can just passively create the impure acid. One of my biggest pet peeves is exposed wires. So I do end up changing the layout of the kitchen a little bit because I don't like that the wires were poking through other equipment. So I eventually fix it in a way where there's not much poking through. You still obviously see the wires, but at least they're not going through other things. Just organizing all of my chest. That was glitching, so I deleted it, built another one, and it was fine. Now this is where I realized I didn't have a disassembly bench, so I created that. Little froggy guy. He's very cute, though I cannot stand the way he sounds. But he's very cute. Here I'm just creating kind of like a little platform, because when you spawn into my base, you are dunked in water. So having this platform here stops me from being dunked, and it creates kind of like a nice little fisherman type of pier thing. So I don't know, I like the way it looked. I left some parts open where I placed all of those fences so that I can make sure that I can still get up. A cool thing about that, because that room is not completely closed off, that generator or solar panel still absorbs light. So I can have it hidden away without it being visible. Here I'm just going up to all of my deviants to see what they need, and I'm dividing them into the categories of like, this one needs these lights, this one needs flowers, these need music, and it ended up being really, really nice. I actually really like my little room. I hope eventually we can have more than 20 deviants, including because there's so many of them. Okay, and now it's time for the tour of the base. It looks so good. I love it. I'm so proud of it. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. So we're going to go up here. Here I have stairs just so it's easier to get up. There she is in all her glory. I love it so much. We're actually going to tour this part first. This is the greenhouse. There's all of my purifiers, my plants. I don't have many, but that's okay. I have my refinery oil thing and my designer bench, all of my pumps. It looks so good. Here I have the stardust ore mining thing, my pier. Here I have the stardust thing and all of my turrets. It looks so good. Then if we go down this way and we go up to the main house, she's beautiful. And this is the entryway. It's so cute. I'm so proud. There's the little fish tank. It found its home. And here is my little work area. The bedroom looks so cute. I love the windows. And then if we go over here, we have the kitchen and the disassembly bench. And if we go up the stairs, we have like a little lounge area. It was empty, I didn't know what to do, so I just put random stuff. And then the deviant room, it looks so good. I'm so proud of how it turned out. It looks real good. I love it. And then there's that little balcony that's above the door. But yeah, then we're just gonna go to the roof, but there's not much there. But thank you so much for watching this video. I loved making it. I hope you enjoy watching it. I'm very proud of this house, but I'll catch you at my next video. You have an amazing, amazing day. Goodbye.